Welcome back to HARBRO Freight, quality videos, lowest prices, and today we have some more deals. We have Harbor Freight's instant savings, items on sale through 8/14. Now, I don't know why it says, it's just they haven't updated it, but it says, wow, instant savings means low prices on popular items with no coupons, which is true. These are no coupon savings, no coupon needed, which is huge. Shop these deals in store or online through June 12th. So that's inaccurate. So through August 14th. So these do go for a while. And there's a reason Harbor Freight does these instant savings. My theory is just they like to throw deals around and they want to have different names for them. One of those deals that they do is the instant savings. So don't sleep on instant savings. There can be some really good deals hidden in these, even though they're not super coupons, even though they're not ITC deals. But you be the judge. We'll go through them and you let me know what you think. If you find these helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. Helps the channel grow and it helps out a lot. Here we go. Instant savings number one. We have some Grant shop towels, 14-inch by 13-inch, 50 pack, normally $14, but they're $10. So $3 off, 28% off in your choice of either red or white. Now, one of my big focuses is percentages off. So 28% off definitely falls in the camp of seems on the surface like a really good deal. So $10 for 50 towels, that's $5. That's $1 per 5 towels, which is 20 cents per towel. So, I mean, gauge it. Definitely need some shop towels that you can clean and reuse in the shop. So, good deal. Hallmaster, 5/8 inch, 3-inch hitch pin with clip, $2 was $4, so 50% off. This is very specific for your needs, but if you need this, you grab it for 50% off. Here's a decent deal. Pittsburgh lifetime warranty, fully polished combination wrench set, 9-piece, normally $10, it's $8, so you save $2, 20% off. So not too bad. Are these the ones that they gave away for free? Either SAE or metric, maybe pass, because these I've seen them go out for free a couple times here and there. But I mean, not bad for an $8 9-piece combination wrench set. Next, 33% off for the metal 50 caliber ammo can. 33% off. Seems like a really good deal. I will investigate this one a little further because I've seen this 50 caliber ammo can on sale. So $11.99 is 33% off. Here's the price tracker. Not the most perfect price tracker, but it's really good, really decent. Of course, this thing has 4 years of history. Anyways, the lowest that it's been and the most recently it's been there was back in November of 2024. It went down to $9.96. Clearly that was for Black Friday, and it's down to $11.99. So it has been cheaper, about $2. Hasn't been that price since Black Friday. The reason I show you this is because it's a tool you can use. If you're tracking prices, you want to try to do your best to make sure you're not getting a terrible deal. I'll have this linked in the description. It's super helpful. Hazard Fraud price tracker. But we keep going. Warrior 6-inch general purpose bimetal reciprocating saw blade set, 12-pack for $8. It's 11% off. All right. Pittsburgh 12-foot 10-gauge jumper cables for $8.99, 18% off. Not too bad. Definitely passes at least the 15% test. Some more tarps on sale. The 8-foot by 11-foot all-purpose weather-resistant tarp for $6, 14% off. Normally $7. Okay, save $1. This butane micro torch. That's a little different. $12, 20% off. Normally $15. We have these Hallmaster 1,000 pound capacity, 1.5 inch by 10-foot ratcheting tie down straps. This is a 4-pack. I think Hallmaster has decent variety of straps, and I've heard positive feedback from them. So I wonder if these fall in that same category. 25% off. Really good percentage off here. Save $7. Get this 4-pack for $20. And then here is a couple of really nice instant savings if you ask me. Pittsburgh lifetime warranty. You might have just gone on your combination wrench sets from Icon, but if you held off because maybe those are a little bit out of your budget or maybe a little bit too much for what you're doing, here's a 7-piece ratcheting combination set, your choice of SAE or metric, for $20, 31% off, normally $29. And for most intents and purposes, if you're going for something like this, it's just a good filler, doesn't break the bank, good choice. Similar here, more Pittsburgh Comfort Grip screwdriver set, 70-piece screwdriver set for $22.99, 23% off, was $30. Now these come in super handy. Obviously your standard screwdriver sets. The ones I tend to find that I use a lot are like the mini ones. I don't have this one, but I have a random set. But having small, thin screwdrivers that can fit into recessed screws, having a set like this is very valuable, in that you have all the options for any type of screw that you're going to come across, at least in general. So 23% off. Good deal there. Vanguard, 50 foot by 12 and 3 gauge outdoor extension cord, $35, 12% off. Okay. I have some Bauer, 12 amp, 115 mile per hour, 805 CFM electric jet fan blower, $64.99, 15% off. More Vanguard, 100 foot by 10 thirds gauge or 10 and 3 gauge triple tap extension cord, $125, $15 off. Normally $140. Another tarp here, 11 by 15 heavy duty reflective all purpose weather resistant tarp, 15% off for $16. Another decent deal here. This Grant's microfiber cleaning cloths, 12 inch by 12 inch 4-pack for $2, 50% off. I think these are also some of the free giveaways, but for $2, if you need some decent towels, you can't go wrong here. Detail brush set, 6-piece for $229, 23% off. Maybe saving about, what is that, 70 cents. In Chicago Electric lead-free Rosencore solder, $379, 11% off. Or handy if you're doing some soldering. Good that there's a discount on it. Not a big discount, but just if you need some, hey, pick some up. 6 foot by 9 foot canvas drop cloth, 30% off. $6.99 was $9.99. Merlin 3/8 inch by 50 foot rubber air hose for $20, 13% off. Kenway's 12 volt LED trailer light kit for $35, 18% off. We have this Pittsburgh lifetime warranty 10mm metric essential socket set, 10-piece for $12, 14% off. Now is this just me? Is this wild? This is just a 10mm metric essential socket set, 10-piece. These are all 10mm. Is this one of the meme tools? Who has this one? I want to get it just because if you lose one, you're still going to have a bunch of other 10mm. 14% off, $12. Steal of a deal. Actually, 14% off is not that great. I'm more impressed with the product. And I'm surprised Gear Wrench offers this too. Here's the Gear Wrench. $28. And this set looks pretty nice. And $28 doesn't really break the bank, but still, maybe I just didn't know about these. 10mm. This has a 1/4 inch and a 3/8 inch drive 6-point single size socket. I'll put this in the description too if you're interested in the Gear Wrench version. But the Pittsburgh one is $12. That's pretty cool. Apache 3800 weatherproof protective case, large, 3 colors, $35, 12% off. I know Apache at least once a year will do like a 40 or 50% off on these, so you can always wait for these cases unless you absolutely need to. 12% off is a little bit of a disappointment on these, but if you really need it, hey, might as well get the 12% off. Hallmaster 833-pound capacity 2-inch by 20-foot ratcheting tie down for $10, 28% off. We have the Pittsburgh lifetime warranty 3/8 inch drive SAE and metric high vis socket set, 21-piece for $20, 20% off. Some 3-ply disposable face mask, 10-pack for 80 cents. Oh, how times have changed. And the Storehouse hose clamp assortment, your choice. And then as a bonus deal, every once in a while they have the bundles. Normally bundles are better. But just in case you're going in to get some refrigerant or you need a proper AC manifold gauge set, if you buy this AC manifold gauge set, $65. Not on sale, but it is a bundle savings, and it comes in handy if you're doing some AC work. $65. They're bundling it with this Johnson's 12-ounce R134A refrigerant. This one's carb certified, $17. I got one for my car recently, and it was like $65 at AutoZone. So I don't know what I was doing. Very, very expensive. $17 if it's right for your car, makes sense. But anyways, I'll leave it at that. Any of these instant deals that make sense to you? Are you like me that there's some sleepers in the instant savings? Definitely don't sleep on the instant savings. There's always a few decent deals. But let me know what your thoughts are. Happy Harbor Freighting, happy shopping, and as soon as I find some more deals, I will send them your way.